Alright. First and foremost, I'm going to say all praises be to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakah Kodash, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GreatMillStone, and shalom to the sincere elect out there on the highways and byways of truth and sincerity. I saw this article here, you know, and it's basically the chariots of the Lord, what people ignorantly call UFOs, which they are in the scriptures, and the one who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ is coming with them upon the earth, man. Right? So with that, I'm gonna get into the article and pull out some scriptures and close up. This is it says from RT News, aliens cavorting, which is disco, blue lights dancing in the sky, puzzles Muscovites. Right? With that, I'm gonna play the clip. Right. And as you can see, the chariots over there are just having fun, man. You know, they're because guess what? They are soon gonna be upon this earth in a massive invasion upon the earth, man. It says a video of bright blue lights swirling in the sky over Moscow has puzzled Russian social media. Those who want to believe are sure they were alien ships, although other explanations were suggested, right? You know? And then after this, it says the mind-blowing visage is two groups of lights, one hanging in a triangle shape and another running in circles. They look like and probably are some lighting from a disco and advertising here in the clouds. In fact, the director of the Astronomy Institute of Russia Academy of Sciences said that they're just a reflection. But obviously, this is a mundane explanation and seems too boring for social media. And it's like, whether it's a reflection or not, or whether it's something else or not, the point is that did these things exist, man? Right? Did these things exist? You know? UFOs exist, which personally speaking, I think those are chariots. But you know what? In truth, a time gonna come where the Lord is gonna come with an innumerable amount of chariots, right? And there ain't gonna be no room for doubt. Oh, you know what? It might be. You know, it's possibly reflection, the sun and the moon and disco. And no, the time gonna come where when the Lord is gonna come with his chariots, right? And it's like, whether in this clip there's chariots or not, I don't really care. The point is, this clip here shows that you know, people around this earth speculate about these things, which they are in the scriptures, which as I said, I personally believe those there are chariots, right? So with that, I'm gonna go into some scriptures, man. This is Revelation 1:7, right? It says, Revelation 1:7, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kingdoms of the earth shall well because of him, even so, amen. Now, now the he is talking about is the one people ignorantly call Jesus Christ, man, and the clouds that is speaking about is his spaceships, his crafts, right? Now, even though it's called clouds, it's not actual clouds, right? It's a code name in the scriptures for his chariots, man. His mode of transport, right? This is Psalms 104:3, who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, right? Now, a point to actually prove as well that it's not actual clouds, right? This is Zechariah 5:1, right? Then I turned and lifted up and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. So this prophet Zechariah saw a flying roll, like a scroll, right, flying in the sky. Now this was thousands of years ago, man, right? Back then, you actually didn't have no planes, man. So he saw a cloud, a UFO, back then, thousands of years ago. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off on this side according to it. That's right. And the scripture says the thief cometh not but to steal, to kill, and destroy. And then this time, that scripture applies unto the thief, the thief upon the earth being Esau. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off on the side to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off on that side according to it. I will bring it forth, save the Lord of hosts, of armies, and they shall enter into the house of thief. The chief abode of the thief is Esau. But guess what? These chariots go and enter into his kingdom? Because guess what? The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So this whole chariot is coming. These chariots are coming to invade Esau's kingdom, man. And into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof, man. Right? So the chariots of the Lord is in the scriptures, man. Right? And also what people call spaceships, which are in the scriptures, man. This is Psalms 68:17. The chariots of God, which, you know what? Let's go into the word chariot here, man, in Psalms, right? Oh shit. It says a team, a chariot, right? It says riders, troops of riders. All right? Men riding, right? So it also applies unto men who are riding, man, right? And the spiritual, it actually goes back to millstone, you know. So it just applies to what? A mode of transport that's in the sky, right? So let's see what it's saying here in Psalms. Psalm 68:17. The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. So the clouds, which are his chariots, ain't actual clouds. They're what? The angels of the Lord in vehicles, man. Right? And guess what? The actual one who you call Jesus Christ, he's coming for an invasion, baby. He's coming to invade. This is Revelation 19 and 11. Right? And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. Now this ain't talking about actual horse. This is talking about. See, the thing is, prophets back then used the words they had then to describe the things that they saw. And some things that they saw, or whether it was in prophecy and vision, right, they couldn't use the words we use now to describe what they saw back then. Because guess what? If a prophet saw an ICBM destroying the states, right, he would use the very closest thing he had in terms of a word to describe everything he saw. So he'd call it what? A bow, right? Now if a prophet saw a spacecraft flying in the sky, guess what? They're going to say, and I saw a spacecraft. He's actually going to use something that's close to transport to say, guess what? I saw a flying roll, or I saw a chariots in the sky, because it's transport, right? So here it's saying a horse, because guess what? Back then a horse was a horse drawn a cart was a primary mode of transport. And I saw heaven open. So now he's seen in the sky. And behold, a white horse, a white chariot. Horse also is a representation of power. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes was a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. Because guess what? When the Lord comes back with his chariots, he's about to take authority from this earth, right? All power gonna be his. And he had a name written that no man knew but himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of God. And the armies which were in heaven, so he sees now them in chariots in heaven, followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. You know, so that's the point. He saw armies in the actual earth in chariots, man. Ezekiel, right, described how he saw one, and he said what? A wheel within a wheel, man. This is Ezekiel 1:16. The appearance of the wheel and their work was like unto the color of beryl, green, and they four had one likeness, and the appearance and the appearance and their work was as if it was in a wheel in the middle of a wheel. Right? So you know, he actually saw a chariot which was basically, you know, which was green, man. Right? So, you know, with that, I'm gonna say all praises be to Yahweh, Shemel Shai, Shem Kudash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GreatMillStone. With that, I'm gonna say Shalom.